In today's lesson, we're going to look at section 4-5, writing equations in point-slope form. So up to this point, we have standard form, which is ax plus by equals c. We have slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. Now we have point-slope form. And point-slope form is fairly simple. The linear equation y minus y sub 1 is equal to m times x minus x sub 1 is written in point-slope form. x1 and y1 are just points, and m is still just the slope of the line. So the name gives away what's in it. It has a point and it has a slope. So we're going to practice writing that out. So here we go. Write the point slope form of an equation that passes through the negative 1, 5 with a slope of 3. So let's write this out. So we have y minus y sub 1 equals m times x minus x sub 1. So I'm going to move this out of the way really quick. Okay, so here's my point. So if I think about, I only have one point to write. So I have x sub 1 and I have y sub 1. And then I have my slope of 3, or negative 3, sorry about that. And so now I just plug in where I need to. M is negative 3, y1 is 5, and x1 is negative 1. So now I just rewrite everything with my substitution. So y minus 5 is equal to negative 3 times x, double negative goes positive, so plus 1. And that's it. That's all there is to it. I'm just substituting in and simplifying. So here we go. Let's do another one. Write the point slope form of an equation for the line that passes through 1, negative 4, and slope of negative 8 over 3. So here again, we have x1, we have y1, and we have m is equal to negative 8 over 3. So once again, y minus y sub 1 equals m times x minus x sub 1. So I'm just going to plug in where I need to. So here's all my points. So I have negative 8 over 3, I have negative 4 here, and I have 1 here. So we get y, double negative, because it's y minus negative 4, so plus 4 is equal to negative 8 over 3 times x minus 1. And that is all there is to it. All right. Write the point slope form of an equation for the horizontal line that passes through 6, negative 2. Okay. So this one, it doesn't give us a lot, but if you look at it really closely, it tells us what a horizontal line is. So in a horizontal line, slope is 0. So I'm still using my equation, y minus y sub 1 equals m times x minus x sub 1. So my slope is 0. My y1 is negative 2 and x1 is 6. So I have y minus a negative 2 is equal to 0 times x minus 6. Well, 0 times anything is 0, so that just cancels out. That's just 0. And then a double negative here is y plus 2. So there's my point slope form of the equation. Okay, fairly simple. All right, so given the slope and 1 point, we would substitute our values in and then write the slope intercept form using m and b. All right, so given 2 points, find the slope and choose one of the 2 points to use. Follow the steps for writing the equation given the slope and 1 point. So just some basic things to look at. All right, so now this one, write y plus 5 equals negative 5 over 4 times x minus 2 in standard form. Remember, standard form is ax plus by equals c. So we need to do some algebra here. So we need to distribute. So we have y plus 5 is equal to negative 5/4 x minus, the double negative goes positive, so plus 5 over 2. So first things first, we want to get rid of that fraction. So I'm going to multiply everything by a common denominator, and that we have a 2 and a 4, so I'm going to multiply everything by 4. So that 4 goes on to everything. So it literally distributes onto every single term. So I get 4y plus 20 is equal to negative 5x plus 10. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move everything over to all the x's and the y's to one side and then non-x's and y's to the other side. So I'm going to subtract 20 here. So I get 4y is equal to negative 5x minus 10. And then I'm going to move the 5x. So I'm going to add 5x on both sides. And so I'm left with 5x plus 4y is equal to negative 10. And there is my standard form. Because I'm in ax plus by equals c form. So another one a little bit simpler here. There's no fractions. So all we're going to do is distribute. So y minus 1 is equal to 7x plus 35. Move all your terms. So I'm going to add 1 to both sides. So y is equal to 7x plus 36. Well, if we were in y equals mx plus b form, we'd be done, but we're not. We want standard form, so we're going to subtract our 7x. So we're left with negative 7x plus y is equal to 36. And there you have it. All right. So write y minus 2 equals 1/2 times x plus 5 in slope-intercept form. So this one, we just need y equals mx plus b. So I'm going to distribute. So we get y minus 2 equals 1/2 x plus 5 over 2. And then we just need to isolate the y, so I'm going to add 2 to both sides. So we end up with y equals 1/2 x plus 9 over 2. And that's all there is to it. We're just doing some basic algebra and moving things around. Okay. So now let's move this one. Y plus 6 is equal to negative 3x minus 4. So once again, distribute. So we get y plus 6 is equal to negative 3 times x minus 4. Oh, I forgot to distribute here. 3x plus 12. So all we're going to do is subtract that 6. So we get y equals negative 3x plus 6. And there is our slope-intercept form. So I'm going to do one more that I wasn't planning on, but I think I should. So I'm going to write this one out for you. Okay. So I want to find the point-slope form. And it passes through, I'm going to shorthand here, passes through the points 2, 1 and 6, 4. So this one, they only give us 2 points. So before it said that we need to find the slope. So let's find the slope quick. So m is equal to 4 minus 1 over 6 minus 2, and we get 3 over 4. So we got the slope. Now, what's great about point-slope form, if you're given 2 points, it does not matter which one you choose. So you have 2 choices. You can go y minus 1 is equal to 3/4 times x minus 2, which is the first one. So this one corresponds to there. Or we can go y minus 4 is equal to 3/4 times x minus 6. And that one corresponds to the second one. Okay, so either one is absolutely fine. You have multiple choices, so if you are comparing to someone else, it may look different because you might have chosen a different point to use.